We'd like you today to think as we play this game together from two perspectives. One, as a teacher, what is happening in this game that is good? And as a student, as a person playing the game, what's happening, how do you feel, okay? The game is called Sharks. Some of you may have played this before. Each of these hula hoops represents an island where you are safe from the sharks. When I ask you to move, you move in between the islands. Don't touch the islands. Don't go on an island. When I say sharks, you must get onto an island. Simple. However, islands tend to disappear. And one by one, the islands will start to be eliminated. And so we must make sure all our fellow swimmers are safe and sound on an island. All right, moving around the floor, please. Don't go on the island yet. Just moving normal. Get your breath. Top of the morning, maybe a big stretch. All right, we can put all kinds of things into this. We can be sneaky with our students. Big, big stretch. Reach high, swing those arms, because you gotta be ready for the sharks. And that's not so difficult. I did. Oh, watch what everyone else is doing and you'll probably be okay. Oh, there's way too many islands here. You go over there. If you were a student playing that game, and some of you played it for the first time today, what's happening? What did you experience? How did it feel?
It's a pretty low threat game, so you don't have to feel that you're being eliminated, and because you didn't yell shark, you didn't have to hurry even. There was going to be a space. This up to the group to make it.
Surely my friends will save me, you think to yourself. Here we go.
As a teacher, you spoke with such a calm voice. It was just sort of shark. It didn't feel, well, but it didn't feel like it just kind of felt, even though we were all moving around the room, it didn't feel as chaotic as I think it would have with a different energy from the instructor.
I've learned a lot about that doing this game, because I tended to initially play it crazily. And then one time we played it whispering because it was the only way kids would listen, and it was so beautiful that I learned a lot about that.
You were going to be with a new combination of people each time?
And there's obviously way too many. You just get out of there. You go over here into that island.
You didn't have to respect personal space.
May I ask, was that okay for you?
For me, yes, but you never know if you have a student who doesn't feel comfortable being touched or getting so close.
An excellent point. So you could probably tell that pretty quickly in a game like that, or you may know your students already and go, I'm not sure this is the game for this group, or he's not here today, maybe, whatever, but yes, thank you. So as a teacher, if I can go there, respect for personal space needs to be recognized, eh? All right, here we go. Now let's pretend we're swimming. Why not? Okay, JK loves this. Looks like some of you love it too. Lots of creative swimming. Yeah, lift those legs, I like that. Lots of creative swimming happening, very good. Let's be angry fish. Very angry fish, because the islands are disappearing. We don't like that. Oh, angry, angry. All right. Sharks! Come on, guys. Oh. Look at these two cozy people all by themselves. Find another island. Find another island. All right. What about the skills required to play this game?
Some listening skills, because you didn't just sort of randomly call out shark necessarily. You might have put it within a sentence or a story, so they had to listen.
I teach kindergarten, so in terms of visual spatial skills, to actually watch them if they're able to navigate around a hula hoop and not touch a hula hoop and then get in the hula hoop.
It's huge for that.
And for them to understand the concept of maybe something being full and like, will they fit?
Spatial.
Spatial skills.
In physical and quantitative, right?
Towards the end of the game, when it starts to get crowded on an island, you get a window into kids who can cope or cooperate and problem solve. You just sort of see how certain people react in those situations, whether they're, if it's kind of all about them and they make sure they're okay and on, or if they're starting to make sure everybody's okay and on.
Games are a great way to, on all kinds of levels, see what your kids are really doing. Better than them sitting at a desk and being quiet sometimes, right? Because you're right, all kinds of stuff comes out here. This game can have its problems. It'll have its issues sometimes, right? We often have kids, FFIE people, that don't want to get into there's that odd kid who, for what, and I'm not sure what's going on, but he'll stand there and, and then you have to sort of make that part of the game. Oh, come on, get into the, because I don't really know what's happening there. But again, that would be illustrative to you as a teacher to see the kid who is kind of not playing the game, and how do you deal with that, if you know what I mean?
Sometimes the more popular children will have to band with the less popular because they have to be on an island. So a game kind of promotes that uncomfortableness to become comfortable.
Here we go. Here we go. No, I hear cries of no. No. You're going in a line, look at you. Change direction, fill the space. Get far away from the islands. Oh, that is so creative. I love it. All right, we'll see if that works. And sharks. No feet in the water. Woo! You guys stay here for about 5 minutes while we take photos.
If they're learning about frogs, they could be frogs on a lily pad, or it could be, I don't know, bunnies in a
So cute. I love it.
house.
Yeah.
You can
Absolutely.
change it around and still get all of these great, work on all these skills.
I've also played this game in another way where you have one island, but the island keeps getting smaller. So every time the whole class is using the same island, but it's the island that's a blanket that keeps folding down to smaller size.
I love that. The more kids also get used to games, the more they can start to adapt them. How do we adapt this game for this story we're reading? Oh, lily pads, excellent. They can become take more ownership. They can lead the game. Sometimes the game will fall apart. So fine, let's sit down and talk about that. And that discussion can be amazing also. I think it's really important to also break down the games with your students according to their age level. So not just playing is sometimes fun. Just do it. Who cares, right? But sometimes it can be a great opportunity to talk about the community, how it's working.